This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, once we are getting this framework, first go to test inputs. Okay, suppose if you are working on module, login is our first test case. Okay, I'm going to create this sheet as with this application name. Take this sheet, copy and paste here. Keep this as open span. Our application name we are giving. Then go to master sheet. We need to give this exact name. Whatever we are giving for this Excel sheet, we need to give here inside this. This is like a module. OpenSpan is one module. For each module, we are going to maintain separate workbook. Go to master sheet. Okay, you remove everything. These things are not required. Module name, OpenSpan. Description, new module. Run mode. Yeah, I am going to execute whatever test cases available in this module. I am giving this as Y and close this. Now open this. Open with system editor. Always open with system editor. First test case is, let's keep this as login, verify, login, user. To verify, keep this as simple description, user login. Then run mode, delete this. Anyway, we are having test data for login, right? I want to verify for 10 users. I need to copy same name, whatever I defined here. Go here, change this name. Then okay, username, password. Whenever you are working with frameworks, right, you will get null pointer exception. If any mistake is there, it will take time to resolve that issue. Okay, let's see. Username, I want to verify with 10 users. Ravi123, first123, Trupti123, first123, Supriya 123, first123. Like this, I will give 10 users. Bharat123, first123. Let me copy this. Then Shamil, Rajani, Sunil, Varun. Okay, 10 users I am going to do. Let's make this in table format. Increase font size. Okay. Now we are going to execute our test case 10 times. Test case description is there. Copy this test case name because whatever class we are going to create, that should be with same name. Save. Now I am going to create one module, new package org dot sensible dot open span. This is our module name. Here, whenever you are creating one new package, you need this file. This module one suite base is there, right? Copy this. This is common to all modules. Paste this. Now go to base page. We created one Excel sheet, right? New module. We need to read this file. Go to base page. Here, copy this file path. Yeah, already we are having, right? In same folder we are defining. First create here. Open span. Suit Excel like this. Now go here. Here, copy. Open span. Suit Excel. Here you need to change our Excel name. This is the one, right? Okay. This is the first change you need to do after creating Excel sheet. Now go to our module. Here change this name as refactor open span suit base like this. Then come here, checking run mode of open span. This is master suite, right? Inside master suite, we need to check this module one suite is there or not, like this. Open span. We are checking inside this master suite Excel. This name is there or not, this module. That's why we are giving open span. Okay. This is the first time we are checking. If this is not available, it will skip the execution. This one open span. Okay. Now go here, module and copy this test case. Create new user, copy, paste here. This is the actual test case, right? This name we need to change first. Refactor, rename, verify, login user. But this one method name, let's do one thing. Rename this as user login. Copy this, update same thing in Excel sheet. Because these both names are same, should be same. Then only we can able to execute the test case. Open with, where is this? system editor. Okay, this one also test case name and sheet name should be same, otherwise we can't retrieve data from user login sheet. This one we need to change, right? We change this master should base open span should base. Why it is throwing error? Because this test case is available in this Excel sheet. If you see here, update this like this. These are the steps you need to follow whenever you are creating new module. Even data provider also we need to pass same Excel sheet. Now go here. We have created one method. This one reusable method. I added one string. Okay, text step. Now go to page objects. We have page objects, right? Why it is showing error? Okay. Now there is no error. Where is this page objects? Resources folder is there. Object repository. Here you need to check whether which okay automation practice.com is there. We need to change this URL. If you want to execute your script in Chrome browser, you need to give. And also I need to change this. This is old, pretty old one. Delete. Let me take latest. Where is this automation? Browsers. Paste. Okay. Now go to page objects. These things okay. For timing, these things ignore. Okay. Remaining thing we'll see later. Here I'm going to delete this. First you need to see okay how I am defining. This is registration username. You need to give ID. Then this arrow value. I'm going to delete this. Open span. Okay, this is the application username, ID, password, login button. Okay, now already we know this user underscore name, user underscore pass, login underscore button. Okay, these are the objects we captured. If you have any doubt in base space, we have here you can refer ID. If you want to change this as IDE like this, you can give. Same thing you need to give here. Whatever you are defining here, same thing you need to give. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay, let's give ID only old one. Now go to our test case, user login. Here, by using reusable methods, these are predefined, no need to change anything. Data provider, then here method name, if you want you can change method name. Method name will be verify user login. Data provider, because we are getting data from Excel sheet. String username, how many parameters we have in Excel sheet? 2 parameters, that is username and password. Now inside this try case we need to write reusable methods dot username. What we will do, enter text. What is the object? Here you need to give object as whatever you defined here. This one copy, left side one. In double quotes you need to pass. Then this is the test data. If you do mouse over here, first one is object, second one test data, then test step. To see, to understand this, what step we are doing, you are adding, enter username like this. Next one is enter password. Enter text. In which field we need to enter? Go to object repository, password, define in double quotes because we defined there as the string object. This is text data. This one. This one just we are adding extra info. Reusable methods dot click. Here what we need to click? Where is this object? Login button. In double quotes. Here click login button or click login button. Okay, now our test case is ready. Now try to execute whether it will work or not. Already we are having data provider. Everything is there. Let's see. Right click run as test change test. Proceed. Opening Chrome browser. What happened? Something went wrong. Okay. What is it? The total test run 10. Everything is skipped because window maximize. Okay. Open span. Yes. Module it is checking, but test case it is not checking because before should check skip. Okay. Before test check test skip. Why before should skip? Okay. Go here and check. Oh, whether URL is not coming? Yeah, URL is not there. Only invoke browser is there. Where is the URL? Okay, let me quickly do one thing. Public static void enter URL. Config prop dot get property. Here, where is this property? Copy this key. Go to test base. Give here. It will return string. Get property. Get is there. Get property is there. While calling those methods, be careful. Get URL. I will copy this method and keep in direct test case. If you want, you can keep inside before shoot also, but I want to keep in inside this test case. For every test case, I want to launch this URL. Okay, let's try to keep in before shoot. Try to keep in before test. What will happen? Let's see. Right click run as test ng test. Because in module 1 we have error, that's why it is throwing error. Oh, again URL same. Open scan y, then before test verify test case executable, verify okay logger, checking run mode of master suite excel. Yeah, same name is there, open scan. Skipping the test execution run mode. No. Before shoot, check shoot skip. Why I am skipping whether for testing purpose I kept this 1 minute. Let me check. Module shoot prepare. Master shoot module shoot. URL launching window maximize. After that, Yeah, inside verify module executable. Yeah, it is showing module executable. Then coming to test case, here we updated Excel sheet. Open span shoot Excel. Enter your browser, Chrome. Okay. Yeah, this will be like this only. Whenever you are working with frameworks, right? You will get null pointer exception. Yeah, okay. Only one test case pass. Executing user login. Enter data. Because again it is checking in username. That's why it is getting failed. We'll do one thing. Whether I'm calling after shoot is there. Yeah, after shoot is there. I will try to call here before test. Because it again it is looking into login username and password. Mhm. Now we are giving initial point inside test case. That's why it is executed. Let's see executed see 10 test cases. It is false. If you are not giving here URL, it will get failed because initial point we are giving URL. Okay, let's try to give here only. If you are giving here, you need to add logout also here. After clicking login button, perform mouse over on settings icon. Again, it is checking for initial point. I will show you the difference. Perform mouse over on this. Where is this font size? How to increase this size? Any idea? Sometimes. Okay, image, all setting. Double slash image equal to, sorry, accurate. Copy. Go here. Settings icon. Export like this. If you want, you can go here, text base, and you can cross check what we defined for export. Whether we will define same thing. Where is this? Yeah, same thing is there. Then fine. Then link text. After performing mouse over, we need to click on sign out button. Whatever we mentioned there, text base, we need to give same thing. Otherwise, it won't work. Copy this. Give here. Now go here. Perform mouse over. Or is this mouse over is not there? Huh? Create one method. Perform mouse over. Same thing, nothing to change. Okay, only thing you need to change here. That's it. Actions, action equal to new action. Action starts. Move to element. This one we need to pass driver object dot build dot perform. Then here in logger, perform mouse over on web element. If you want, you can add this plus which element we are adding. Unable to perform. You can give this. Okay, our method is ready now. Whether it took screenshots. Yeah. Oh, this is old one. Okay. Stop. Okay. Test outputs results also not generated, I think. Okay. Generate. Okay. We'll see later this one. perform mouse over. On which object you need to give settings icon. In this one, settings icon. Then we need to click. Only thing you need to capture objects and call this method. Entire logic is there. Reading data from an Excel sheet, reusable methods are there. Capture object, call this reusable method. Simple, right? You can automate in any test case. Right click run as test any text. Now initial point we are giving login. That's why if you give if you are calling that enter URL in before sheet also it will work. Before sheet before text. Like this you can verify for a number of users. There is no limitation. If you want to check for 1,000 users, you can check. Like this, total test case, 10 test cases for we verified with this test data. Same way, you can add another test case. Copy this. Paste. Then this one. Create user. Whenever you are creating test case, only thing you need to change this. Verify user creation. Like this. Okay. But here one tricky thing is there. Login, how you will call login method? That is different test case we created, right? How can we call here? Now what will happen, right? We are going to create user from here. What I can do means you can create one user login method in test case. If you want, you can do like that. Generally, login we are not going to verify, right? Multiple users. User login. Or you can call reusable method here. Ravi 123. Okay, I'm hard coding this. If you want, you can take from property file config prop dot max. Try to take from property file username password. username, same thing, copy paste here, password. Go to project property file, username, Ravi123, password. Okay, like this we can define username and password in project config file. Project config file, everything is same. Now go to create user. First call this login method. Even I am going to call login here itself before shoot. User login. Now actual test case after login. We need to perform mouse over on settings icon. Then click on customers. Capture that object. This one, right? We are clicking. Where is this? Link text. Next. Okay. Enter first name. All our IDs. Let me take quickly. Last name. Coming to add user, we are going to write expert double slash input at the rate of value. You can take different applications. Already I said details, right? You try in that one. HRMS, Orange HRMS. Okay. Here, okay, email ID, everything you need to cross check before using. Go to our test case. In Excel also we need to create, right? Same test case. Otherwise it won't identify. Go to OpenSpan. Go to test case. Create user. Yes. Control home. Then create same sheet. First name, last name, email. I want to create 20 users. Number of rows equal to number of iterations. Okay. Gmail Ravi at the rate Ravi1 at the rate of gmail.com. Okay, that should be same Gmail ID. We try to create. Go here, format. Here it will work like this. Always try to keep this in table. All borders. Now, how many parameters we are getting from Excel sheet? 3, right? We need to update 3. User creation, everything is ready in Excel sheet. Go here, string, first name, whatever we want, you can give. Shortcut also you can give. First name or first n, last n, comma, string, email. We are getting 3 parameters, right? Go here, reusable methods dot perform mouse over on settings icon. After login, we need to perform mouse over on settings icon. See, in number of test cases, we can reuse these objects. Define once, then you can call in a number of test cases. This one. So then we need to click the users, right? Then text, then enter. Enter text, copy paste through, dot click, this one, add user button, here, first name, you need to give in double quotes because it will take a string. Then here, I will define first name, then last name, go here, give in double quotes, last name, okay, last name, email ID. Here we define email, copy paste this, Okay, now our test case is ready. Now try to execute and see whether it will work or not. Like this, we can maintain hundreds of test cases in single module. Oh, okay, add user is clicking, but okay, give some time. After clicking add user, already I included thread dot slip. Oh, okay, remove. Whenever you are doing click operation, wait for 3 seconds. That's it. You can add n number of test cases. Suppose if you want to execute all test cases at a time, you need to go with testng.xml. After clicking, we are waiting 3 seconds. Add user. What is that?
But Ravi, the ad user is not working. Even manually, it is not working. Last week I was working on it. It is not, the functionality is not working.
Oh, okay. But it is highlighting and it is clicking.
Yes, it clicks, but if you do manually also, it does not work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, better try in this. What is that? HRMS application is there, right? Try to automate couple of test cases in that one. Like this, it will work. We gave 20 users, right? Again, we are not opening browser, not login. Okay, this is the advantage of TestNG. One time you open browser, login, you execute 100 test cases, 200 test cases, then close browser. For every test case, if you are opening browser, login, again time waste, right? And also if you open browser that many times, you will get some issues. Okay, any doubts in framework?
I mean, not. I have not tried this so far, but yeah, we'll go through it.
Yeah, I will save this latest framework. Try to download and add couple of test cases. Try to add test cases in existing module. Create Excel separate Excel workbook for XRMS. Then try to automate.
Sure, Ravi.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
With this, we are going to complete data-driven framework.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 times it executed, 20 pass. These are the test data values. How many columns we are defining in Excel sheet? We need to add arguments here. Then only this data provider it will identify. If it is not matching, initially it will throw exception. Okay, this is the one. This is the one you need to note. And capturing objects, keep here. If you have any doubt, here itself we can add ID. You need to define like this. Link text. If you give link text like this, right, it won't work because in method I define like this only. If you want to change this one here, go here and change here text base. Okay, like this. Link text. Now copy. Same thing you need to update here, otherwise it won't work. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever we are defining there in method, we need to give same thing. Class name, everything you define here once, so that no need to go there every time. Earlier I defined like this. I don't know when I deleted this. Name, next we are going to use these things only. Tag name, export. Okay, I will save this framework. Get practice. If you have any doubt, let's connect. Okay.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah.
Yes, Ravi. Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.